evening. Good evening. Finally did it. Yeah, I can finally sit at the cool kids table. I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life to sit next to Luis in Chicago at the table. I can't believe we finally did it. All right. I don't need cable B. We'll get cable A in case Sayintentions works. So yeah, here is the Dash8-Q400 here at right. That would be nice. Yep, I bought it. I haven't flown this plane in a while, but I got my checklist up here from Aerofly, so that should help. It actually comes with a pretty cool tablet. Not a hard plane to start up, really. It's a couple switches. All right, let's load this bitch up. Yeah, that's right. I don't have a graph up top there. Let's see what my payload is and shit on this airplane. All right, let's go ahead and get the ground unit connected. That is loud. Good lord. No, I didn't get better pushback yet. No. I heard it's very helpful. Yeah. I think we'll be okay tonight. I mean, I can always drag myself on the map if I have to. I don't really want to do that, but you know. Anyways. But yeah, better pushback is on my. I've been reading about it. It looks like it's pretty good. All right, so our total passengers are 74. Let's go ahead and just load this plane up. Total passengers 74. Got that. And total fuel we have 100 pounds. We need to adjust that a bit. All right, that's close enough. I think we're okay. Or all right, everybody's fully loaded. You just saw it bounce around. It does come with a checklist. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the one from from Aerofly. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we still have our. All right, we still have that connected. All right, let's go ahead and get some power turned on. Oh, I gotta save some seats first. Hold on a second. Save some. This is gonna take a minute to go through. I don't have this on a very fast. As you can see, we're just kind of creeping along. Cabin doesn't look too bad. I will say the textures, they don't look as good as well, I'm using my yoke. It's all right. It's not that big of a plane. I will say I think the interiors are better on Microsoft, but oh really? All right, I'll try pushing shift and while I'm doing this. Control 0. Not sure what the forward is. W? Oh, it's definitely not W. All right, let me see what it is. Hang on a second. Operation currently assigned. Used. Okay. Forward. Oh, Shift plus. Okay. I don't know. It's whatever the default settings are. I don't know. I didn't mess with anything. I just left it. However it is how it is. Yeah, I didn't go in and change anything on the settings. All right, so we should be able to hit 0 and go back to our spot there. Very good. Let's go over here and do yeah, I haven't flown this plane in a long time. I missed it. This is pretty much the reason I bought X-Plane. Was for this airplane. All right, where is the other propeller at? There we are. It's hiding. All right, let's save this one. We have Control 1. Man, Luis got me all fucked up now. Hang on a second. Dude, that's zooming in. That's not moving. Hang on a second. I could have been, you know what, if I wasn't trying to do this, I could have already been done this. All right, move more view for move view forward. Oh, it's period. Okay. You gave me, you know, I don't know. I gotta blame it on somebody. Okay, there we go. Now I got the right controls now. I gotta blame it on somebody. Might as well blame it on you. Oh yeah, that is much faster. Thanks, Luis. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. I just was pushing the wrong button. I was pushing the button for zooming in my view, not moving. We're almost done with this bullshit, and then we can get everything started up and moved. All right, this is good. All right, let's up. All right, let's save this one. So this will be Shift 2. Oh, is it? No, it's Control 2. My bad. Control 2. All right, and let's save one more seat. And then we'll get everything turned on. Hey, what's up, Darren? Sure. I know you've been selling me on that Challenger for a few days now. I'll get it. I may wait until I get paid again, but I'm definitely gonna get it. That's for sure. After watching how you interacted with it today, I'm like, man, I gotta get me one of those. All right, Control 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we should be good now. Let's hit 0, 1, 2, and 3. I know, man. You have been praising it nonstop, so it's got to be awesome. It looked really good. I watched probably about an hour total of your flight today. I watched it for a bit before I went out today, and then when I came back, I watched like the last 20 minutes of it. Okay, ready state, engine start. All right, let's go ahead and get some shit turned on here. My day has been pretty good so far, bud. How's yours been? Let's get the APU turned on. Start. Nice. I'll make sure the flight attendant takes care of you. Now, where are my screens at? They're not on. No problem, bud. We got you. We'll make sure you get that Diet Coke. Alright, recirculation fans, alternate, flight check. Okay, before start, circuit breakers, passenger signs, emergency lights, emergency brakes, power levers. And all that looks okay. My screen's at. Alright, this will come on. There we go. Just had to turn them brightness up on them. Haven't done a cold and dark start with this one yet. Okay, that's all working out. All right, let's go ahead and get our flight plan put in. It's a pretty easy flight plan tonight. Turn. Position is PANC. Yeah. Yeah, it's updated. Alright, flight plan, we got PANC, and then we're going to PADQ, so let's plug that in. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Luis. That's funny. Alright, depart. That's one of the funniest things I've seen in a while, actually. It's pretty funny. Alright, number 6 for runway 36. It's okay. I'm not expecting a whole lot either. I hope we get off the ground. Earlier, I couldn't move the airplane. The Mad Dog, I couldn't move it all on the ground earlier, so maybe we'll be able to move this one. Alright, menu, arrive, doing runway 26, so that's number 5. Hey Frank, what's up, dude? Alright, and we're doing localizer Y, so that's number 2. And Codme is our initial airfix there. Alright, very good. So that's done. And then I think I have... Let me look at the actual route here, Ed. Let's get rid of those vectors. Okay, let me try to put in J... Let me see if I can do an airway here. rid of those vectors first. Let's do J125 and see if it works. Okay, no, that didn't work here. Oh, list. That's it. List. And let's go to Airways. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the most money I've made all day. Thanks, Chicago. I appreciate that. Alright, we need to get rid of NAP2. Let's get rid of him. And now let's go to list. Go to Airway. We have J125, number 3. Let's enter. So Ted to number 1 to Codney. Alright, and we can delete that no link there. And now we should have our full flight plan in here. Oh, we can get rid of one of these Codneys actually. Get rid of him. There we go. Now our flight plan is in there. Okay, let's see. Manual, reserves, minimum fuel, summary, menu. Okay, let's go to fuel. Alright, passengers, we have 170. Have 74. At 150. We have... Wait a minute here, hang on a second. 150 times... Oh no, that was right to begin with. Okay. Alright, 74. Our cargo is... Actually, I can look it up on the... But you know what? I think I can bring the tablet over here, actually. Pop-up displays. Yeah, hello, buddy. Welcome to the real world. Just wish I could see the whole tablet. There we go. Okay, so we have cargo is... It's 820 pounds, so let's put that in there. Can I bring this up also? Hang on a second. Oh no, okay. Alright, cargo 820. Fuel on board is 87.93. And reserves. Total fuel weight, or fuel weight, ramp weight. Now we're a little off here. Alright, we have 87.93. There we go. Alright, average passenger weight, that needs to be changed. That should be 150. Oh yeah, no, I know. I know, but I don't have the same fuel and weight on this tablet here that I do in SimBrief. It's close, but it's not the same. So I'm going off of this instead of the flight summary. Thank you there, bud. I appreciate it. All right, I think that's close enough. Your fuel weight. Yeah, we're within a couple thousand pounds. That's fine with me for tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out. VNav. That looks okay. Flight plan is okay. All right, let's contact Sayintentions. Get our flight going here. Let's find out what ATIS is.
Altitude -800 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 33, 25 right. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
India, okay.
Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport, information India. 0053 Zulu. Wind 300 and 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 1000 feet. Temperature 6. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2988. Density altitude -800 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 33, 25 right. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport, information India. 0053 Zulu. Wind 300 and 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
Oh, okay. I gotta fix my flight plan real quick. Hang on a second.
Temperature 6. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2988.
Okay, let's get rid of Ted. Do this again here. Menu, depart. Okay, that's good. All right, now we're good. Okay. All right, very good. And we have FMS1. Turn that off. Format. Okay. All right. Let's contact the tower and see what we can find out. We have information India, so we have what are we, Alaska 219? Ed Stevens clearance, Alaska 219 requesting IFR clearance to Kodiak. We have information India. Make sure I have it set up. Roles, it should work. Velocity 1 not assigned. Oh, you motherfucker. Hang on a second. I gotta redo the buttons here real quick. I could have sworn I set this up before tonight. Alright, Velocity 1. Okay, there we go. That one's set now. Velocity 1, B, and channel 2 is U. Okay, and all right, let's try this now. Ed Stevens clearance, Alaska 219 requesting IFR clearance to Kodiak. We have information India.
Alaska 219, cleared to Kodiak. Radar vectors Anchorage, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.1, squawk 3575. Expect runway 33.
You should have plenty of game sound. There's just not a whole lot of sound right now, bud. We're not really doing anything. Clear to Kodiak, radar vectors, TED, then is filed, climb, maintain 4000, expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure, departure on 119.1, squawk 3575, expect runway 33, Alaska 219.
Alaska 219, read back correct.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'm working on it. All right, let's go to ground. That's 121.9. At Stevens ground, Alaska 219, requesting pushback at engine start clearance.
Hey folks, welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 219.
Alaska 219, pushback and engine start approved. Contact ground for 119.9 for further assistance
and
if
make sure
needed.
to stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you
look
need
at that,
any
I can contact the ramp.
don't hesitate to reach out to one of us. We're
That's
here
new.
to
I
help.
haven't had to do that before. At Stevens ramp, Alaska 219, requesting tug assistance for pushback.
Ramp agent requests are not supported in X-plane.
You bitch. The master troll was Sayintentions. That's the master troll right there. All right, let's that there. Let's go ahead and get rid of our ground power unit. This. And that is done. All right, we'll just use the pushback feature from the ATC here.
Said Stevens Anchorage International Ground 890. Request pushback straight back.
November 62890. Stand by. Pushback tractor is on the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. The one thing I haven't found in here is a button that I can use anywhere to release the parking brake.
Request pushback to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 219, heading from
33 is
Anchorage
right
to
over
Kodiak.
here. That's where we're taking off
I'm your
from.
lead flight attendant today, and it's my pleasure to introduce our captain, Gregory, and our first officer, Long Duck Dong. Assisting me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Sarah, Mike, Emily, and John.
Yeah, what's
Our
it called
expected
again?
flight
Better
time
pushback,
today
I think
is
it's called.
approximately 49 minutes. Before we take off, I'd like to take a moment to go over some important safety information.
All right, let's just end
Firstly,
here.
to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it fits snugly across your lap. To release, simply lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated,
All right,
just
let's
in
get our
case we
engines turned
encounter
on.
any unexpected turbulence. In the event of a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop
Okay,
from the panel
that's
above
good.
you. Pull down firmly on
Put
the
you
mask
over
to start
here.
the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. If instructed to do so, remove it from its pouch, pull it over your head, and fasten the straps around your waist. Inflate your vest by pulling down on the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes at shoulder level. This aircraft, the DHC-8402, is equipped with 4 emergency exits, 2 at the front.
It would be
and 2
nice
at
to be
the
able
rear
to
of the
split
cabin.
these propellers.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping
I
in
don't
mind
see a way
that
to
it may
do
be
that,
behind
but
you. In the event of an emergency, floor Floor lighting will guide
I can
you
do
to
it
the
in
exit.
Aerofly. I don't know
Thank
why I
you for your
can't do it in
attention,
X-Plane.
and we hope you have a pleasant flight with us today. We'll be underway shortly.
My weather in real life is beautiful. Yeah, weather in real life is beautiful. Alright, the indicators went out. We can now... Let me go ahead and pull up. I know I need to turn on a few things here, like ETU and some other shit here. Standby hydraulic pressure. All right, let's put you up to minimum. Auxiliary tanks on. Standby hydraulic pressure, PTU. Engine rating. Let's reset this. All right, that's okay. All right, let's put on some bleed air. Generators look like they're on already. Taxi lights, position lights. Pitot. Open up the engine tank, air intakes. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and set our we have 20,000 feet. Oh, it's raining? Yeah, it's supposed to rain a lot, like where I'm at in a few days. Like, I think Monday, I think it's supposed to rain a lot. All right, let's put our flaps down. Move our props all the way up. And I want to do takeoff test, takeoff configuration test. Make sure we're okay. That could be because of the parking brake, and you know, that could be because of the control lock as well. Let me move the parking brake for now. It's on. I don't have enough flaps down. Flaps down. And we need to turn on our nose wheel steering. We'll test it again after we move our control lock back. One thing I do want to do, which I used to do all the time in Aerofly, is move my rudder. Wrong side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put on our weather. Let's go ahead and here is our comms transponder. Ooh, transponder, where are you? Where's the transponder? I can see it. It's in standby mode. I don't know how to put it in regular mode. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, let's get our taxi clearance. Ed Stevens, Alaska 209 requesting taxi clearance runway 33.
Alaska 219, taxi to runway 33 via Kilo, Romeo, Lima.
Taxi to runway 33 via Kilo, Romeo, Lima, Alaska 219. All right, let's get the tower in here. All right, so that's the tower, and we need departure as well. So that's 111.9. Let's program him in as well real quick, and then we'll get out of here. I say it was 111.1. All right, there we go. That's departure. All right, let's place the park and brake. That's already gone. Moving now. All right, let's put this on taxi mode. Oh, it could, you know what? Our takeoff warning could have been beeping because of our where our engine levers were at. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let me bring up this checklist real. See what else I need to do. All right, engine ratings. We're not going to decelerate. We do need to put auto feather on. Circulation, both bleeds on minimum. Yeah, we got that. Flight control. Hydraulic number 3 isolation valve off. This thing is like cruising. All right, I believe this is runway 33 right here. Oh, coming up. Okay. At Stevens Tower, Alaska 219, currently holding short runway 33, ready for departure.
Alaska 219, Anchorage Tower, runway 33, winds 300 at 3, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, emergency lights are not armed. That could be part of the problem. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. That. And cabin crew, take your receipts for departure.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
that's all good. Air intakes are open. Let's remove our control lock. Let's reset this. We'll do a reduced takeoff. And okay, all of that looks okay. That's already off. Good. All right, and where is our nav button? There's nav right here. Are we on localizer? We should be on FMS. Hang on a second. Nav source. There we go. Alright, and let's click on nav. There we go. And where's our yaw dampener is right here. And IAS mode is right here. We should be at 210 for the initial part of our climb. I'm not sure why that's still beeping, but whatever. Actually, let me remove the park and brake and see if that will do anything. Yep. All right, now we're good for takeoff. All right, let's get it. See what kind of damage we can do in this airplane. We didn't check our flight controls. We'll do that once we line up. Probably should have done that first, but you know. Okay. This way, in, out. Rudders work. All right, go. All right, flaps, runway. We need to turn the bleed switch off. And we should probably have the 8. Well, let me double check that roll. Air shield, pedestal. Steering wheel. That I don't remember if we turned the 8. Well, let me just double check. Okay, wait, we're on the engine start. Okay, yeah, we do turn the AP off. So we turn the heat off, the generator off, and off. And entering the runway. Take off. I want to say it was 210 on the initial part of our climb. Yep. All right, let's go. Where did my power go? Hang on a second. There we go. There's a couple of weird quirks with this airplane, like you can't move the throttle unless you click on it first. That I don't know if I like that, but whatever. Yeah, we didn't set any V speeds either. All right, rotate. Rate, landing gear up. let's make our turn.
Alaska 219, contact departure.
Contact departure, Alaska 219. That's Stevens departure, Alaska 219, currently climbing past 2,000 feet. Flaps
Alaska
up.
219, Anchorage departure, radar contact, cleared direct Coney.
It's pretty nice so far. I like it. It flies pretty nice. So far, it's definitely way different flying here versus flying on my iPad with this airplane, that's for sure. Definitely having a yoke helps out. Alright, flaps up. Okay, and let's go ahead and yaw dampener, autopilot, and where's IAS at again? Oh, there it is. All right, IAS, flat protraction, after takeoff. Alright, we can turn off the PTU and standby. We can also turn off the auxiliary pumps. Okay, and climb, we should be at... I think we leave it at max right now. Let me see here. Okay. Set power level. Reduce levers to 900. Alright folks, we are all set for our climb, actually. At least until we get to, I want to say, 18? I think 10,000 feet. We move the speed down to 200. Let's see here. Oh, I never did set the barometric pressure. Oh well. I really like how I can have these pop-ups like this here. That's pretty cool. wheel steering off. Oh, we never did push the clock button. All right, once we get over the clouds, we can then close our intakes once we get over clouds. I tell you, the scenery is not too bad for X-Plane. I was expecting much worse. Feels so good to fly this plane again. I love this airplane so much. The Dash 7's pretty good in Microsoft, but it's not the Dash 8. The thing with the Dash 8 is that you have to like interact with so many buttons and switches, like while you're taking off and climbing, and that's one of the things I like best about it. That and the sound of it. It just sounds awesome. Yeah, this FlyJSim, pretty good sim. Came with I think like 15 liveries. Flybe and Widero and Alaska and I don't know, some other ones, but it's pretty nice. Thank goodness I have this page from Aerofly that I still use for this airplane, because that helps out a lot. That Aerofly one that I used to fly on the tablet. I mean, everything I've done in this airplane tonight is the same thing I do on the iPad when I'm you know, getting ready for flight. I think I could have done my V speeds down here, I think. Yeah, speed bugs, that's what I didn't do. Did set this to 3013 before I started, so at least let me move that to 3013. And now that we're up in the air, let's move our rudder back to neutral position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, engines look okay. What about electronics? Battery's doing okay. DC and AC, TRU. All right, hydraulic 3 is off, is good. To be honest, I don't even really remember how to activate hydraulic 3. Yeah, man, I'll hit you. We'll talk in the morning for. I'll get a thumbnail together before we talk tomorrow. Have a good night, dude. But yeah, for you all that don't know, Chicago and I are planning on doing a A380 shared cockpit flight tomorrow from I think Bombay to Dubai, I want to say. Oh, that's right, you got a thumbnail. No worry, you don't have to send it over. That's okay. If you already got it, don't worry about it. Once we get up to our cruising altitude, we'll put this thing in heading mode and set up the navigation system for our landing. We'll put the course in and make sure we have the correct frequency in. Still not sure how to get this ATC to get off of standby. What's up, New Zealand? How you doing, bud? This one could be hydraulic 3 here, I think. Oh yeah, this is hydraulic 3. Okay. All right, very good. That's good to know on the way. And then when we come in for landing, if you're in a situation where you have noise abatement procedures for landing, what you want to do is when your props are at 850 and you're coming in for landing, push this RDC N2 landing button, push this button in, and then within 15 seconds move your prop levers all the way max forward again. And what that'll do is if you have to do a go around, it'll put your prop levers are already where they need to be for a go around, but the noise is going to stay at the 850 level unless your torque gets over 50%. If you get over 50%, then it's going to kick into go around mode automatically. Ready to move our speed down to 200 once we get up to 10,000 feet. Yep, doing good. Just enjoying a little bit of X-Plane right now. I wound up buying it again. Mainly so I could fly this Dash8-Q400 that I've been like hankering to fly for probably a good year now. Year and a half I haven't flown this airplane. Ever since I couldn't use Aerofly on my iPad anymore. Probably hands down my favorite airplane to fly. The Dash8-Q400. Probably out of all the airplanes I've ever flown in a simulator, this one's probably my absolute favorite. It's too soon for me to say, but I will say this.
Not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Oh, hang on a second. ETC is calling me. Anchorage departure, Alaska 219. Do you see us now?
Alaska 219, Anchorage departure, radar contact. 4 southeast of Breeden Airport at 90600 feet. Heading 185. Sterling altimeter 30.13. Clear direct Kodiak. Alaska 219, radar contact confirmed. Clear direct Kodiak.
You can use your electronic devices. Please ensure they are in airplane mode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of our short flight to Kodiak.
So
thank you for flying.
Okay, hang on.
Today.
Let me the landing lights away. I will say that it was really easy to set this up today. Very easy to set it up. And I've had 0 issues. really sure how to set the cabin pressure in here. I think these anti-skids are on because I turned the nose wheel steering off. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about getting... Yeah, I could always open the door. That'll help. Move this back to 190. Good thing we're not, there's no real people in this flight. We do have some of the guys from Deadliest Catch on here. They're going to Kodiak to get on their boat, go over to Dutch Harbor. I really wanted to fly to Dutch Harbor, but that was too long of a flight. That would have been like, I think like 3 or 4 hours on this airplane. I didn't want to sit in this airplane for that long tonight. I do have the same landing. This is about an hour in the air, I think. It's not long. It's like under 300 miles total. I do have the same landing rate calculator installed that Cargo uses. What happened to, why are we so dark? Wait a minute. Am I losing, Oh, I'm dying because of the flight, the pressure. Holy shit, I'm blacking out. Oh my God. Menu.
Alaska 219, contact Anchorage Center on 125.7.
And that is the top right, man. And do what? Oh, simulate blackout. Okay. Thank you. Contact Anchorage Center on 125.7, Alaska 219. Anchorage Center, Alaska 219, currently climbing through 16,000 feet for flight level 200.
Alaska 219, Anchorage Center, Good afternoon. Homer altimeter 30.13.
Yeah, I don't really know how to adjust the cabin pressure more than I've already done. And I got it on auto.
Alaska 219, Anchorage Center. Expect to descend in about 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Copy that. We'll wait for you to descend us, Alaska 219. Let me see what these V speeds should be. Yeah, man, day was pretty good. Took my son to his job interview this morning. Came back home, took a little nappy. Got X-Plane all set up. Yeah, not a bad day. How was yours, dude? How was your day? Was it pretty good? Good to hear, my man. Good to hear. All right, what did it say our speed should be here? About 122. 132 is plus 10. Okay. Need about 28% torque at a minimum for our descent. Okay. All right, let me pull up these charts here. Landing tonight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is very true. Yep. CRJ and the Bombardier's Canadian. They make some fine aircraft, that's for sure. Two of my favorite types of planes, the CRJs and the Bombardiers. All right, let's just level off at 19,000 feet. altitude. Let's move our props back to 850.
At our 3 o'clock, about 13 miles out, you'll spot the Homer Airport. Now, Homer Airport is quite a place. It's like
Bombardier,
the gateway to the rest of the world if you live in
Good
Homer,
point, dude.
Alaska.
Bombardier,
Imagine that, a place where planes land and take off, and people come and go. It's like a bus stop, but
All right,
for
so
planes.
let's go ahead and get
Toby
this set
once
up
tried to board a
for
plane here with a suitcase full of smoked salmon,
landing.
thinking he could start an international salmon trading business. Unfortunately, Customs didn't quite see the entrepreneurial spirit in his plan, and he ended up spending the night explaining the difference between smuggling and sharing. Classic Toby, always getting into fishy situations.
Got that done. Let's put in heading mode.
Hello, everyone. We've now reached our cruising altitude on Alaska Airlines Flight
Let's switch our
219
nav source
heading to Kodiak.
to,
We'll be starting our snack and drink service
and
shortly.
our course
Today,
is
we're offering a
258.
delicious smoked salmon platter and a hearty chicken Caesar salad, among other options. After the service, we'll also have some items available from the Alaska Airlines shop for you to browse. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
And we have 110.9, which we don't need to be in this mode for that. Let's go over here. And put him in 258 as well. Alright, very good. That's all done now. We can go back into nav mode. Our speed is okay. And I think we go down. You know, I haven't watched SNL in so many years. I can't tell you the last time I really sat and just decided to watch it on purpose. Ever since they came out with all that woke bullshit, I just kind of lost interest in it. Alright, we have 110.9. And let's do the same over here. Very good, 110.9 on both sides. And our decision height ski is 604, it looks like. Yep. DH604. So let's program that in. I think I'm gonna make the camera faster. I chose the slowest speed just because I thought that would be more handy in the cockpit, but all right, we have 604 class A, B, and C. All right, very good. That's all done. And we're gonna want to get down to altitude of 1,600 feet. Let's just put that in now. And we're going to click on VNav. Well, actually, we're going to click on altitude select. And then VNav. We can't do VNav, huh? Alright, no worries. We'll just let them descend us when they're ready. A bagel and milk, man, and you talking my language. love me a good bagel. I have some in the refrigerator just to try to keep them from expiring too quickly. Wonder what this thing looks like at nighttime. How can I make this thing nighttime? Oh, nothing there. Oh, I think I have to go back to the main screen, I think. Airplane symbol? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, very good. Thanks, bud. I tell you, I love having this, like these pop-ups, man. These things are great. Speed's okay. Come on, FlyJSim or FlyJSim. Oh man, you could have made the words the right direction. Come on, guys. I kind of missed flying an X-plane. It's been a while since I've flown an X-plane. It's probably been a good year, maybe? Year and a half. I still have the mobile subscription that I use on every once in a while. But yeah, it's probably been a good year and a half since I've used it. The ATC is on your guys' end. In my headphones I can barely hear it, but according to the volume indicators it looks like it's right on point with the rest of the volume, but yeah, they haven't given us the clearance to land yet, you know, to start descending. But yeah, around noon to 12:30 East Coast time tomorrow, Chicago and I are going to be doing a shared cockpit A380 tomorrow. Almost. We're getting ready to descend in a few minutes. See, on the mobile version, we could actually grab this airplane and just move it anywhere we want on the map. I don't know if it would do the same thing here or not, but yeah, we're just landing right down here. I love how it has the this kind of map here. I see this on the map. I want to start humming the Indiana Jones theme song. But we need to make this like we need to make the trail behind us like a bright, like, I think it's yellow or red they used to use in the movie whenever he was flying to somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. would think we're going to have to start descending here any moment, because I think we're supposed to be around 4,200 feet when we get to our next waypoint.
Altimeter
It's calling us now.
30.13.
Copy that. Descend and maintain 14,000. Altimeter 3013. Alaska 219.
Alaska 219, descend and maintain 10,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent into Kodiak. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. We expect to land shortly, and we appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Copy that. Descend and maintain flight level 100, Alaska 219. Okay. So we are descending. Pressurization. Hell. Yeah. Pressure. We got our our V-bugs set. Barometer is 3013. Precision height we have in VNAV capturing monitor speed, transition level, reaching cumulus cloud tops. All right, we'll wait a few more 1,000 feet and then we'll activate, we'll open up our flaps again, our cow flaps, or the intakes, as they're called. Once we get to about 12,000 feet, we'll put the signs back on.
Alaska 219, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend to maintain 8,000, Alaska 219.
Alaska 219, contact Anchorage approach on 125.9er.
Contact Anchorage approach on 125.9 or Alaska 219. I don't know, bud. Maybe. Actually, let me do this here. Let me... What is going on? Why can't I get the decimal niner? There we go. Anchorage approach, Alaska 219, currently descending through 13,000 feet for flight level 080.
Alaska 219, Anchorage approach. Good morning, Kodiak, altimeter 30.13. Expect the RNAV runway 26 approach into Kodiak.
Shit, RNAV approach. Copy that, Anchorage approach. Expect the RNAV runway 26 approach into Kodiak. Altimeter 30.13. Alright, let me see what this approach looks like now. Essentially the same thing. All right, let's put our seatbelt signs back on. Landing lights on. Thank you, sir. Yeah, my first time landing this plane, so we will see how it goes. What is our landing altitude here? 7,900 feet, so yep. All right.
Folks, as we start our final approach into Kodiak, please go ahead and turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Make sure your tray tables are put away and your seats are in their full upright position. And, of course, ensure your seatbelt is fastened securely. Once we're on the ground, Alaska Airlines staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thanks for your cooperation, and we'll be on the ground shortly. Cabin crew, please check that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts. Captain, cabin is ready.
I think the airplane looks better in X-Plane, to be honest. Like, I think the model itself looks a whole lot better. I know this is not like what you see on, you know, this is not like real life ground stuff that we're looking at, but still, I mean, I don't need it to look real life. That's nice, but it's not necessary.
Alaska 219, descend and maintain 5,000. Turn left heading 160 vectors for the RNAV runway 26 approach.
What the hell did you just say? Maintain 5,000, turn left heading 16 vector. Let's put in, can we move this now? Oh, we sure can. 5,000, let's get this set up while we're on pause. And heading is... Send and maintain 5,000 vectors, heading 160 for the RNAV 26 approach. Alaska 219. Let's put on some shit again. Let's put on the standby pump, PTU, auxiliary tanks, and auto feather.
Alaska 219, proceed direct Rook Bay. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 26 approach.
Proceed direct Rugi, descend, maintain 4,000 until established. Clear for the RNAV runway 26 approach, Alaska 219. Yeah, that is true. There's like almost no glitches with this game. Alright, I'm not really sure where that waypoint is, so we're just going to continue to head this way until we get lined up, and then we'll go ahead and make that turn. Yeah, that is true. That is true, my friend. Last night was very frustrating. Big part of the reason why I bought this game was because of last night. I've been saying it for like a week now. You know, I said it last night on stream. I get off. Well, that could be. I had a minus 214 today in the MD-80 from 3 miles out. So who knows? We'll see what happens. You didn't stop airplane? More than 400. That's probably not going to happen. I think the landing rate that Chicago uses, the one that I have now, that one seems to be a lot more forgiving than the one that I use. Because I'm pretty sure I landed harder than 214 today, and it came in at 214, so. I don't know, it was easy to land on the iPad. What's up, Bobby? How you doing, dude? We are almost there. We are almost in Kodiak, Alaska. Almost there. Anchorage approach, Alaska 219. We're descending to 2,000 feet.
Alaska 219, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the approach.
Okay. Copy that, Anchorage approach. Yeah, we try to come through when we can. We're like FedEx, your world on time. we're going to be making a turn here in a moment. That's true, yeah. Until one of those two things happens. Yeah, I could see that. No, you're perfect, Frank. That's... We know you're perfect, Frank. Alright, I think I don't need to do anything else other than the reduced top for the props for landing, so I think we're good. Crew, take your seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Flaps 1. I guess. We got 3 more flaps positions. Yeah, it is pretty good, isn't it? Alright, we are established. Anchorage approach, Alaska 219, we're established on the localizer and glide slope for runway 26.
Alaska 219, cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 26 at Kodiak.
Alright, and let's do this here. Let's click on you, and then move you all the way up. I love being able to have this display out on the open. I think I see the runway all the way up here.
Alaska 219, contact Kodiak Tower on 119.8.
Contact Kodiak Tower on 119.8, Alaska 219. Oh shit. What happened to our autopilot? Oh, that's right. There is no glide slope here. Alright, no worries. We got it covered. We'll just fly it manually from here on out. Landing gear down. Who am I supposed to be contacting? Kodiak Tower. Kodiak Tower, Alaska 219 on final for runway 26.
Alaska 219, Kodiak Tower, winds calm, runway 26 cleared to land.
Pretty good. Whoa, trim wheel. Jesus Christ, I just moved the trim wheel like a fraction. Just a touch, and it went like face down. Yeah, pretty good, actually. I like flying this thing manually. Yes, it's very similar to a couple of times I've flown it myself in real life. We might be doing a go around, folks. Unless I can slow down. Oh yeah, we are way too hot. Kodiak Tower, Alaska 219, we're doing a go around.
Alaska 219, landing clearance canceled. Execute missed approach. Procedure. Contact departure on 132.65.
Contact departure on 132.65.
Alaska 219, turn left heading 020 vectors for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Alright, let me turn off Sayintentions because they're starting to bother me. Alright, goodbye Sayintentions. How does it feel very Korean? That's a very good question. Oh shit. I'm not even paying attention to the horizon indicator. Good lord. We're gonna make it on the runway. We will make it on the runway. Autopilot's not coming on at all now. Oh well, we'll just fly it manually. No, he didn't say good lord, but he said something similar to it. All right, let's go out a little bit. We'll spin around, come in for this landing. Start making our turn. I gotta say, like, out of all the people I've met since I've started this channel, Luis, you're definitely the most polite troll that I think that I've ever met. Like, you're a very passive-aggressive type of troll. We're okay. It just takes a minute to get used to these controls, man. First time flying this airplane. We're gonna get it. The problem with the landing was I expected it to descend following the glide slope, not remembering that it was a localizer, not an ILS. So while I was sitting there playing with other things, I was thinking the plane was descending properly, and it wasn't. That's true. I didn't announce sterile cockpit. Okay, sterile cockpit. I don't like that lighting at all. Hang on a second. Change this lighting here. That's a little better. One second, guys. need a lozenge, a nicotine lozenge. Seconds, let me open this pack up. And then we'll land. I've also never landed at this airport before either. So it's like the same, you know, the same thing as the other night where new airplane, mainly visual landing. I mean, these are all excuses I'm giving you, but they're to me they're valid excuses. All right, we're going to nail this landing. I don't know if we're going to butter it, but we're going to do good on this landing. I'm getting used to the controls now. That's true, Bobby. You can't call people gay without a rainbow. Yeah, you definitely need a big ass rainbow for that. That is true. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, we're gonna get this landing this time. I just need to line up properly. Got a little bit of time until we get there. Yeah, I haven't flown that one in a long time. Definitely been since Aerofly, since I've flown the Flyby. That's a cool livery, all purple, and yeah, I like me some Flybys. That's nice. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna get my money's worth out of this airplane, that's for sure. I want to find out why the cabin pressure didn't do its thing. That I want to get fixed for next time. Oh, the sim in general, yeah. I don't know too many other planes that Flyby uses besides the Q400. Oh yeah, I haven't. You know what? I haven't flown a Citation X in a long time. I have a really good tutorial actually on my page, on my channel, with that airplane. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've flown a Citation. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow after I'm done that flight with Chicago. That one I'm gonna have to either watch my video again and see what I did, or just play around with it a bit. That's not a plane I just want to get into without a little bit of knowledge first before I jump back into it, because it's been a minute for that plane. That plane's kind of intricate on X-Plane with the setup of some of the features of it, if I remember correct. All right, flaps full. Where the hell is the runway at? Sitting there looking off in the mountains. It's right in front of me. Guess I should put my feet on the rudders. Why do I always pick the airports where it's like landing right over water for like a landing I haven't done before? I did that in what's it called, in Brazil the other night as well.
30, 20, 10.
Yeah. Well, we got something to look forward to next time. I can do better. Hang on, we can do better than that. Hang on a second. Let's go back. Yeah, parts of it were okay. Let's go back and change location. Let's do PADQ. Let's come in for this landing again. Hang on. Kodiak. And what were we doing? Runway. Okay, runway, what were we doing? 26? Okay, let's do 3 miles out. No. It's all right. I'm not replaying it. Maybe we can't do... I guess we can't do it from here. No, alright. Damn. Damn. Alright, well. We're gonna fly this again tomorrow and we'll be much better. I'm gonna practice a bit. But, whatever. That was fun. Landing sucked, but the flight itself was pretty good. But you know, I'm not upset. It's the first flight in this airplane. We'll do okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I got to start with the engines on. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. That's right. Hang on one second. I forget about that. Hang on. There we go. Start with the engines on. Change location. Kodiak. 26. 3 mile approach. Confirm. Starting to fly. There we go. Thank you. All right. Good night, Darren. We'll see you tomorrow. Come on. Should probably do 10 miles out. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Better. All right, let's do from 10 miles out real quick. so I can see if it wasn't a fluke. All right, see you guys. Whoever's leaving, I'll see you later. All right, let me do 10 miles out this time. Yeah, that was better this time. It's tough, you know, the first time landing a plane and then, you know, especially trying to butter it. I mean, like, I'm sure it can happen. You know, if I had, you know, I was an actual pilot, you know, it would be a different story. Maybe. Maybe.
Contact Anchorage Center 118.0.
All right, we're 10 miles out. Put our gear down.
Contact Anchorage Center 118.0.
Nah, it's okay. I don't mind. I just want to turn the ATC off. How do I turn the ATC off? There we go. Yeah, I could do that too. Reduce it to 0.
890. Contact Anchorage Center 118.0.
I'm not sure where the volume is. Sorry. I'm done after this anyways.
890. Nothing heard. Terminating services.
Good. All right, there's a runway. No flaps. I disagree, buddy. Yes, I know. They're way too fast.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Loading. All right, let's go around real quick. Yeah, I'm having fun kind of flying this by hand though. It's, you know. Shut up, Frank. This plane's not as easy to fly as you think. I think Luis called it a while ago, didn't he? Say this plane's kind of hard to fly. I tell you what, it was way easier on the iPad to fly, that's for sure. Yeah, I hear you. Beetlejuice. That's fine, whatever. You can call me what you want. Alright. You know what though? It would probably be quicker just to restart at the 10 miles out. Alright, 10 mile. What happened to our, oh, here we go. Alright, it'd just be easier to start 10 miles out. Alright, last time. And I'm gonna call it a night.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate.
890. Contact Anchorage.
Okay, where is volume at, by the way? There we go. Radios.
Kodiak Tower, November 62890. Radio check.
Nice having a challenging airplane to try to land again. Not that the airplanes in Microsoft aren't challenging, but this one's definitely way more difficult than any plane I've flown recently in Microsoft, that's for sure. Say I'm going to be getting fired from another airline. Already been fired from 3, I think, over the last year and a half. Take that. That was better. It's not a ILS, it's a localizer. I'll take that. That's not bad. Alright, we're out for the night. Yeah, but I don't think it's accurate. I'll try it again and see what it says. Hang on a second. Let's try it one more time. Hang on. I don't think it's accurate though. I have been. Yeah, I usually come in too far on the left side, so I'm trying to start farther over because I usually wind up naturally drifting. I'm working on it. I'm working. Work in progress. I just need to really sit down with one airplane and just like work on that airplane. I think I've talked about this before. Like I just, I jump in and out of airplanes so quickly that it's tough to get used to one airplane at a time. So like if I just said the only thing I'm gonna fly, like if I didn't stream on a regular basis, it'd be one thing. Like then I would probably stick with one airplane and just learn it really well. But yeah, I have. I'll be back home tomorrow. Don't worry, Bobby. I'm not leaving you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rudder pedals definitely help out a lot. That's for sure. Ooh, Zebo? That would be nice. You're lonely. I got you, buddy. Don't worry. You won't be lonely for long. I probably am. Yeah, I try to use my rudder pedals too much on landing. That's for sure. Yeah, that is true. I try to use them too much to offset, the angle of the airplane. Instead of just turning the yokes. I think if I work with Chicago a little bit or practice a bit more, it'd be fine. But yeah, I was saying, if I didn't stream on a regular basis, then, if I just stuck with one airplane, I probably would get really good at that airplane after a while, probably after a couple of days. But to me, it's not fun using the same airplane all the time, so.
Too low terrain, too low terrain, too low terrain, too low.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Terrain, too low 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 terrain.
That guy is really a dick.
Too low terrain, 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 too low terrain.
what? This thing like sinks like out of the sky. That is that's weird. That's gonna take a little bit to get used to that. Let me try that one more time. It like sinks like I'm gonna have to like watch some videos on how to land this thing. It is hard to use. Yeah. All right, one last time, I promise. This is it. This is it. Then I'm going to sleep. Oh, not going to sleep. But yeah, this thing is definitely much harder to fly here than on my iPad, that's for sure. You can go back and watch my videos on the iPad. Like, I had some really good landings. Yeah, I'll try it, Bobby. Yeah, that's true too. I haven't adjusted anything, light control wise. That's true, yeah. I'm trying just to look at the instruments and not at the runway. These landings I've been pretty much just visually landing for the most part, not really looking at instruments. I'm trying to keep an eye on these instruments this time and see if that makes a difference. Getting there. You know, I think if I like, seriously though, like I think that like if I actually like practice this maybe like 15-20 times in a row, you know, I probably would get pretty good at it. I think also having a landing that wasn't directly over water would help, but that was fun. We're getting there. We had 3 good landings and like 4 just abysmal ones, but work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a day. And I have certainly never claimed to be excellent at landing. Me personally, I think if I was too good at it, you guys wouldn't tune in as much. I think part of the reason why you guys like tuning in is because you never know what kind of landing you're going to get. And you never know if it's a shared cockpit with Chicago and he's actually landing the plane behind the scenes. You never know. Let's just keep that one guessing. Anyways, all right, I'm getting out of here for the night. I will be back tomorrow. Chicago and I are planning on doing a flight together with the A380 starting around noon East Coast time tomorrow. Right. Yeah, that's true. No, I think I'd like to work a little bit more with him one-on-one. We've only had like one-on-one coaching session, but I think I'd like to work with him a little bit more here and there, just to work on a few things. But yeah, man, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, the passengers can suck my balls. I don't care about the passengers. They don't pay my bills. Tonight, Alaska Airlines paid my bills. All right, I'm getting out of here. Oh yeah. No, you guys are okay. You guys come equipped with neck braces and your attorneys on speed dial. So you guys already know what to expect. So I don't have to worry about you guys. You guys know it. No, I don't want that either. So I'll try to find a new phrase to use so I wouldn't so we don't do that one again. So all right, I will see hopefully see y'all later on. Maybe I'll catch y'all on Discord later. Hopefully the kids will be out arguing with each other tonight, so it'll be fun on Discord. Anyway, see y'all a little bit later, and have a good Saturday night. See ya.